So basically, Gentoi and I had a couple arguments over this pill pack server, right? And that caused, and the server's gone, right? Server's gone. The actual Gmod server's got about a month left before it's gone, but who's really gonna play on it after he's fear mongering people? So this I'm going quickly through all the shit that happened. I got a mega link that I'm gonna post down, and that'll have screenshots, clips, videos, whatever. I got all that shit. I'll be updating it pretty frequently until I'm done. And I'll let you all know when I'm done, because there will be a TXT document posted on the front page that says, finished or complete or something similar. I'm gonna go over just some shit they did. I'm in Discord right now, so that's what you just heard. But I'm gonna go over some shit that they did, how they act, that kind of shit, so I can post this out and just get it all wrapped up. Because Gentoi right now, he refuses to talk to me publicly in front of his whole server, which I got screenshots of in my new Discord server, which I'm gonna also put in the fucking shitty description of this. Anyway, let's get to it. So, I'm just gonna start with the Gentoi friend group. This doesn't apply to everyone, but each trait will apply to at least one of them. So, friend group: racist, sexist, homophobic, and egoists. Let me preface this saying I'm no saint. All right, I just released all their information, and I still have more that I need to give out. But these guys like to high road and cover up all their shit. You know what I mean? So basically, first situation, I'm not going through this whole text document because I got to read me first. You guys can go check that shit out, because I'm not reading all this for you. But we got one, Eddygar's ego. So basically, when I first met eddygar, he was added to a group chat with me and all of Gentoi's friends and shit. That man, I mean, he would just go in there, he'd post a meme every now and then, that kind of thing, right? And one time, he posted one in the middle of a conversation I was having, right? And I said, all this nigga does is come in here and post a fucking GIF or a meme. And that's all he does, and he's gone. And he's like, I don't know who you are. As if I'm going to take that disrespect, like what? So we kind of got into a little bit of an argument, but you could very much tell that his ego was real. I don't know if I have anything on this. If I do, then I'll go upload it to the mega folder, but that's all I'm going to say for now until I do have proof. Because most people, they're just going to believe what Gentoi says because he's the YouTuber. They like the YouTuber. They don't give a shit about me. I'm just some guy, right? So we got situation 2. Zoom and the accusations. Yeah, I got titles for this shit. So I was playing Gmod just every now and then. I would come across Zoom because he played a little bit, and he would come up to me every time he lost or something, or like he'll go up to other people and accuse me of genuinely cheating, which is some off shit. I don't know why. There was no proof. There was no screenshots. There was nothing. But he would just accuse me of it, which is just something that like I kind of had a little bit of vendetta against him for. So that's all I'm gonna say on that as well, because I got a video of that. But the Madara Canon event, that's next. Madara was an event manager. He was my friend. He's from some other servers that I was in before. So Madara, I hit him up one day on Discord, and we were talking, and I told him about the Gmod server, how it's going, because I've fucked with him on a few of my other last ones. And he's like, yo, let me hop in as an event manager. I'm like, word? So he hopped in the server, right? He hopped in the server. And he had a link in one of his account banners saying guts.lol, which is this website, free promo, nigga. Even though it's not his domain anymore. But he hopped in. Everything was going well. We were setting up events and shit. We were kind of getting it ready. And then Gentoi and his friends kind of came up saying, oh, he has this link in his banner. Let's go check it out. So they went to check it out. They saw there was a dox on the front page of someone that was leaking child porn and shit on VR chat. Now, as someone, if you don't know the internet very well, it's a scary thing. A dox, I mean, it's all someone's information. It's not something that you should be, kind of having to deal with someone that's a Gmod server runner, right? It's had nothing to do with Gmod, by the way. No doxing was done to any of our players or anything like that. Nothing like that. I got proof of that too. That's coming up pretty soon. But they got me in a group chat and they were hitting me up like, yo, this guy, he has a fucking dox in his thing. I kind of tried justifying it, which was, I feel like it's justified, but I don't think, in a way he should be involved, in a way he shouldn't, right? I get that. I understand it. But the way they tweaked out after egoing about how much they know about, all this computer shit about modeling and all that shit, right? It kind of put me off. I didn't appreciate that they were coming at me about it. And I'm just going to move on to the next one because all that shit is in the drive, all right? It's all going to be in the mega file. But the finale, one random day for no fucking reason. These guys, there was nothing going on that day, nothing specific, no arguments, no nothing. Gentoi's friend group, Dovey, Darkstar, whatever, Zoom, they were all coming in. The staff Discord server, they were fucking sending porn gifs and all this shit. They were sending it to Daisy's DMs after they got banned. Daisy was saying, I'm not about to run no fucking daycare. So he banned all of them because they're too young to be in there anyway, some of them. So, like, what was the harm in it? What was the harm of it? That was also my Discord. Don't check your Discord because of that. It was a back and forth for a while just about, like, arguing, like, why the fuck are you sending porn in a staff Discord server full of kids? I guess that's justified, but making pedophile jokes isn't, right? You know what I mean? Situation 5, the DDoS. So Zoom assumed that he was getting DDoSed, assumed it was me and Madara with zero proof, zero reason to believe it. Nothing. There was no argument that day, nothing. I just sit on the document. I'm not typing all the shit out because he got bitched in VC for about 10 minutes straight. That clip is in the mega now. And he dodged saying, was I supposed to be serious? Right? So Zoom had done this thing where if you go into your command prompt, you can ping your Wi-Fi. Right? And it said offline. Right? It said offline. For anyone that doesn't know what that means, if you go up to an apartment with no lights on and no people inside and you knock on the door, is anyone going to answer? No, nigga. Does that mean they were murdered? No, nigga. That just means your Wi-Fi's offline. That don't mean shit. That doesn't mean that we did it. That doesn't mean he did it. That doesn't mean I did it. That doesn't mean anything. It just means your Wi-Fi's offline, right? I just put an update at the top of the document saying Gento got an ego out of nowhere and disrespected our staff as shown in the Gentoi's ego folder. Go check that shit out. Like, I don't want no one coming to talk to me, no one coming to shit on me, unless they've read all this shit. I don't care if you're praising me. I don't care if you're doing whatever. I don't give a shit. I don't give a fuck about none of you niggas believing me or anything like that. This is the proof. This is the info that I just want to get out there. That's it. That's all I give a shit about. I wanted to address this publicly with this nigga Gentoi and his friends in a fucking public stage where everyone could watch. No footage could be manipulated. Everyone could record it. He denied multiple times, and I will upload this clip as well after I cut that shit down. Cut that shit down does not mean that I'm hiding any DMs. You will see every single DM. All right? Every DM you'll see it. You won't see any, like, inspect elementing. You'll see everything. I need to cut it down because I record everything in a row. So I'm going to section it and paste it all in here with proper names and such. So that's what I'm doing. What happened? For a lot of niggas that don't know, I mean, let's be real. I mean, if you're a 15-year-old kid and there's some guy that's just like kind of going crazy in some kind of argument about these lolly player models, right? We were arguing about it. He was kind of manipulating the words, and I was arguing with him for a while, right? Gentoi went on stage with his friends after banning me from the public server, public pill pack server, because I don't have ownership of that shit. So he banned me after our argument. And he went on stage trying to fearmonger people and shit, trying to twist the situation, saying that I was supporting naked lolly player models. This is not true. I got screenshots of everything, videos of everything. He doesn't have any of it. He doesn't have any of this proof, right? I got everything. I'm the only one with this kind of stuff. He has cut out shit, but I have the full version of those screenshots. So I don't want to hear none of that shit. Don't come to my DMs with, oh, look at this one singular message you sent before. Go find the full fucking conversation. You'll only find it in my Mega Drive. What's next up? I think that's it. We nuked the Discord server. This man just blocked a bunch of accounts, banned a bunch of people from server, paused invites. He's going no contact as soon as he can. But we've given him so many chances to just talk to us publicly before we do anything with his address. Not with his address, as in leaking it or giving any more information out or whatever, right? That's pretty much it, yo. That's pretty much all that happened for the most part. That's a really short form of what happened. This happened over a few weeks, maybe like a month or so. But that's what happened. I just got one last thing to say. To quote the famous man himself, you really just need to look at the people that are dealing with you and just really say to yourself,
that boy is it. Baby, you so slums. What the fuck? Mother spit. It might wreck your shit. It might wet you up. You might drown. I hope you